I'm Jack Tomczak. That's Andrew Lee.
Good morning. Sailing the seas of cheese this morning.
Sorry, what?
Sail on the seas of cheese.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Because, oh my God, cheese.
The show, as always, and thank God today, produced by Lump.
If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
It's going to be a funny show today. In the 8 o'clock hour, comedian Brian Miller and real comedian Pete Lee.
Aw, poor Brian.
Poor Brian. In the 7 o'clock hour, State Representative Nick Zerwas will be joining us. The third wheel. Got a legislative update from him.
Also a comedian.
I think he's funny.
I think he's funny.
And at 6:40, Congressman Tom Emmer and Majority Whip Representative Steve Scalise joining us over the phone to talk about
good get.
Congressman Tom Emmer's first bill being passed out of the House. I think yesterday I was the only person in America booking the Majority Whip.
The House Majority Whip.
And mopping his kitchen in his underwear.
Didn't need to know that. Mm-hmm. That is something that, no, didn't want to.
Right.
I consider that insulting.
You don't.
And revolting.
Everybody.
No, God, please, no.
Most people wear underwear, Andrew.
Yeah,
you don't wear underwear?
In addition to actual pants.
Oh, I had pants on.
Oh, Andrew, you can't tell me that you wear pants 100% of the time that you're in your home.
Of course not. I take a shower daily.
Are you a never nude?
You don't do any
denim cutoffs all the time.
You don't do any housework? Or you get like sweaty and hot, so it's just easier to
There's air conditioning.
do it in the all together?
I'd prefer it if we moved on to a different topic.
No, we're going to get into this.
Oh, he's
Andrew.
uncomfortable.
Great.
I'm not uncomfortable and you're uncomfortable. This is
Yeah,
weird.
Andrew. What's wrong with you?
We reverse roles
We can
today.
quickly change that.
Andrew wins this one every time. I've played.
That can be quickly changed.
I came up with a super great joke
If you were
last
going to be in your underwear, yesterday was a beautiful day to be walking around in your underwear.
in your house.
Or
But
outside
if you're
even.
in your house, why would you? What?
Yeah.
Why does it matter?
Yeah. We should hang out more often, Lump.
Yeah, apparently. You're rubbing off on her. Or near her.
How's that cheerleader thing going? Speaking of that.
See? See how quickly it can change, Lump?
It's
You
going
throw
great.
down the gauntlet.
Good. Be sure to
I will
follow
respond.
Andrew at Andrew Lee
That wasn't even
TCNT,
you.
me at Jack Tomczak, and Lump at Sam Sansevier.
Do it.
And the Facebooks and the websites, all that stuff. If you're connected to us in any way but LinkedIn online, you'll find an opportunity to vote for Lump as she tries out for the Minnesota Vikings cheerleading squad. She is number 50, and the rest are less than 0. Came up with a great joke last night as I was falling asleep. So great of a joke that I said, I don't need to write this down.
Did you remember it?
Nope.
It's the worst.
I hate it. It was good.
Brains are weird like
They're
that.
so weird.
You can have this awesome idea and it's a thought in your head and it's there and then it's just gone forever and you never have it again.
I got cocky because I used to write things down. I was like, no, I'll remember this.
It helps. My lovely bride was cleaning out the garage the other day.
Oh, look who stole the lovely word from me.
And
Except she's a
Smart man.
bride. That's almost more beautiful.
Good.
and she found my old notebook that I used to
The little black one?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That I used to do that. I had to do that very thing. Carried around with me all the time.
Is that where
and
you wrote all
if I
your
had a-
insults about people?
If I had
down? So she found it and just
all his
found mean
ladies.
things.
used to carry it around, and anytime I had an idea for the show or for the station or whatever, I'd jot it down. I'd take notes on things that I was watching or paying attention to, because I used to do the Vikings post-game show, so like I'd be watching the game and making notes during the whole game, and it occurred to me I should start doing that again, because that happens to me all the time.
And then I can text you and say, Andrew, write this down.
There you go.
Or you can just text it
That
to yourself.
happens to me all the time, where I think of, ooh, I should talk about it on the show,
Yeah.
or ooh, that's a funny line that that would be good on the show, and then showtime starts, and I sit here and go, good morning, I forgot everything.
Build up your expectations, audience, because I will remember what it was eventually.
It's gonna be really
I
funny.
just got to think of what I was thinking about last night.
Parody song contest today at 8:40. The prize today is a pair of tickets to tonight's show at Acme, featuring Pete Lee. Pete Lee's one of my favorite comedians. Comes here about once a year or so and does a week at Acme, and it's always worth going to see.
He's one of the...
So I wrangled up a pair of tickets that we can give away during the Parody Song Contest.
Cool. He's one of the nicest or the nicest comedians in New York City because he's from Janesville, Wisconsin. So says his bio at Acme Comedy Company.
He is super nice.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I wish he was here longer. Or we could like hang out after, go grab a burrito. Lum's making personal phones during the show. That's not good. Got anything else?
Morning, Daryl.
I've got a little story from my life I can share, but it's deeply personal, and I'll only do it if I have to fill time. Do I have to fill time? Because I can fill.
We'll go ahead and.
Are you sure?
It's up to you, man.
Hug Nugget
it's your
struck
personal
somebody
story.
yesterday.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
in
no.
the head.
Was it you?
No, it was a classmate.
Oh no.
She was getting picked on by two boys. And she told them to stop, and they didn't. And she told them to stop, and they didn't. So she popped one of them. And the teacher said, well, what are you going to do? Go back to playing.
She took appropriate measures beforehand.
Yeah, she exercised better judgment than I have in the last 20 years on everything. And, when kids do anything where there's emotion involved, there's likely tears. She cried, he cried. She felt really bad, but they said, and I, as her father, agree, you don't want to hit people, but you got to stand up for yourself. And that's what you did. Because my big fear with her has always been, because she is smart and pretty, that she's going to be a mean girl. It's like, I don't want her to hit first. But if it comes to it, I'm glad. It was with a broken Miller Lite bottle.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that ups the ante a little bit. I was going to say that. I was going to say that every kid goes through that at some point or another, but not with the the broken bottle in hand.
She's advanced.
Yeah. She come out back. I stabbed a guy.
It was definitely a moment of pride for me, which I don't want to pat her on the back too much, because she's punching everybody.
But it's important to understand that that's something that most kids will go through at some point or another over the course of their life, is being picked on, being bullied, and having to take action to stop it. It doesn't always get to the point of popping somebody, but sometimes it does. And those kids are not going to pick up. Those kids learned a lesson. She learned a lesson. And nobody got hurt. Yeah. Not seriously. I mean,
can pick those pieces of glass. It was a clear bottle. But if I come in on Monday and Hug Nugget, with the story that Hug Nugget stood up to everybody in class and some strangers.
Next Instagram picture, she's going to have a little tear tattoo.
That's my girl. All right, boss man, what's at the top of the news bag?
We're going to start with some Vikings news. Got a couple of Viking stories. The 2016-17 NFL schedule has been released, and also
it hurts my ears.
A pretty cool signing yesterday by the Vikings.
Pretty cool.